Full Throttle Racing. My name is Brett, aka FTR Norwich. With me this evening, I have got Raz X2 Callum and Dawson with us. Say hello, lads.
Hello, stream.
Hello, nice to be here.
Tonight you've seen our Tier 6 race starting off Season 4 at 5 o'clock. Now we're on to our Tier 2 race. Full qualifying, but there will be one lap time followed by them retiring and then go into Q2 and Q3 as normal. We'll then go into the full 50-minute or 50% race, I should say, and go from there.
So we could say this first quarter's a practice run.
Yeah, pretty much just getting used to the racing lines and everything.
Oh, it's wet. It's very, very wet.
Oh,
perfect.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same from what we had in the Tier 6 race. Lap where we had wet qualifying. If we can probably someone either in the Discord or the Twitch chat to let us know what the weather situation is going to be. So we had...
It looks like quarter one is going to be all rain, from what I can see.
Indeed it is.
86% chance.
86% chance, yeah, from the screenshot we've got. Hopefully I'll let you know about the race. But
I hope no one damages the vehicles in this practice run qualifying.
And it is indeed full wets on the cars.
I don't know whether it was said on the first stream. Anyone wondering why the drivers are wearing pink race helmets for this weekend? I don't know if that was mentioned in the first race.
It was indeed. But you can tell them again.
I'll just go. Yeah, I'll go through it again. So the drivers for this weekend as a season opener, one of our the partner of our esteemed leader, FTRC Knight, and another one of our racers unfortunately lost some close family. So in memory of them, for the start of this race, drivers are wearing pink crash helmets in memory of them. Obviously they can choose to wear them throughout the season, but yeah, that was just something that we've decided there was an initiative to remember those people unfortunately have lost their lives. So great initiative for them.
Very nice touch, I think. When I saw it posted in the Discord, I was quite happy to do that myself, and I'm sure everyone else was.
Yeah, for someone that's lost person, even though it was 7 years ago, the anniversary coming up, I think that was a really, really nice touch, made by the drivers and made by the league itself. But yeah, right, back to the racing. Was he on board with Critical Divide? As he's the first driver out in his first time lap on the intermediate tyres.
Some drivers, may I quickly say, are being very smart, putting a set of wets on so they have more intakes for Q2 and Q3.
Yeah, JLI, Slapbus and FTR Tomper, all out on wets. Jack is out on the mediums. I don't know if you've seen that. Out on the medium tyres. As Critical Divide goes quickest, gets his lap through is 1:12.3. Decent set time there. Wait for the next time to come through. JLI on the wets with a 1:15.4.
And Mogs.
Yeah, Mogs comes. Yeah, the 1:15 dead.
Very curious to hear why Jack's decided to go out on the mediums.
Yeah,
I'm saving a set
you,
of dries, but
yeah.
I mean, you want to. If it was the other way around, you want to go on wets.
Oh,
and he's
Jack's
off.
gone off! Oh!
Oh,
Oh, he's very lucky.
He's a
I
very
seriously
lucky.
I watched him thinking that might happen. I'm just so glad he didn't lose a wheel, and he's still in this.
I mean, we were discussing this, weren't we? Literally as we just came on. Is there anyone that can potentially be knocked out in this? And you know, I said no, but not unless someone was really going to push the limits.
We didn't expect
try
it to
and
be
set a
wet
really quick
and
lap.
someone to have medium tyres on.
He's gone on the slicks to just save the wet tyres for the next day to qualifying, and oh my god, he's lucky to still be in the session.
Expect to get excited that early on, to be honest.
Yep. So, who we got next? Swedish Rambo. Swedish Rambo on for his on his debut. Of course, we'll go through the list of our drivers during our break after qualifying. So there are a number of debutants. And
I think Jem's just come off the track.
Yeah, we'll be
I think
letting
you're right.
drivers through, which is fine. Oh, that's not someone letting someone through though. There's someone in a wall.
Oh!
Jimbo and Yeeling.
Is that Yingling?
Yeeling's
Yingling's
out. Jimbo is in a wall. Everything is kicking off. Is that a retirement
Yingling-
on track? There's 2 Alfa Romeos going around.
There's 3 vehicles out.
So FTR Lando is in the other
Still
Alfa Romeo.
retiring in pits. No,
So-
Swedish.
No, Yeeling retired in pits after doing his lap.
Yeah, I do think that.
So you will see drivers retiring. They're all coming up at the bottom of the screen now. So it's hard to tell whether someone has actually crashed. Someone has retired on track though, which isn't what you want to do. Swedish Rambo. See him on the left of Lando's screen right about. Not anymore because he's just disappeared. But
I did see Jimbo spin out, but he has returned back to the pits in one piece.
so it's just 2
Yep.
drivers now. Need to set the
2
times.
drivers left.
Lando
FTR
on his
Lando.
lap. Knight just starting his. And he's invalidated.
And validated it straight away.
Good job, Chris.
This is such a difficult. It's a really difficult racetrack. Certainly, I've found that in the Tier 6 race where we went on to slicks literally at the end of it. But unfortunately, it caught the curb and spun himself out.
Lando.
Whoa, Lando!
He was on a really good lap until then. Could probably. Like a 49 something through sector 2. That was rapid.
This wet weather's tripped a lot of people up. I don't think many.
Lando's got to go again. I think he validated by
No,
going off the
he's
track
just
there.
he's on his in lap.
Oh, Lando did actually set a time there, 1:17.1. We just looked for FTRC Knight, who obviously validated on his last lap, so he's going to have to go again here. He actually set a 1:13 dead on his, unfortunately, his invalidated time.
Takes it a load slower the second time round.
Yeah, it gets away with it. No, unfortunately, Red is not racing, unfortunately, this evening. Purple first sector for FTRC Knight. Just waiting for FTR Lando.
For some
So,
reason he's not pitting.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised he's not pitted there. Yeah, FTRC Knight is coming to the end
Oh, he's
of
entered
his...
himself as Lando, or he should have done.
Oh, it's a shame.
Is he actually...
He's back on
He's
track.
still running. Yeah, he's still running. He's lucky to. FTRC Knight goes second with a 1:12.8.
A lot of risks taken, considering there wasn't much lead in this first qualifying.
Yeah, Jack is very lucky to be still going through to the next session on the slicks. I mean, I would have done probably what the 3 wet runs would have done, and gone on just done a run on the wet tyres if you were going to save tyres for your qualifying session. But yeah, I mean, really, if you're gonna go into the race with dries, you want as many sets of tyres as you can possible. And you wasted a set of mediums there, and we've just gone onto a set of wets and just done the lap really. But we'll see what happens.
From looks of it, we've got through it in one piece. I want to cause a commentator's curse though.
Lando finally stays out. Please just retire.
Yeah, FTRC Knight comes into the pits. Oh, Lando does pit. What's going on there?
Oh, he's lagged back into the pits then.
I presume maybe he's thought that the bottom 5 get.
There we are.
No, he wouldn't have thought that.
Anyway.
So that brings us to the end.
Qualifying 1.
That brings it. Sorry, Moggs had sent me a message in Discord. So that brings us to the end of Q1. No one knocked out, but very lucky to have a couple of runners still in it. Lando and Jack especially, due to the spin outs. But yep, get through to Q2 unscathed, and this is where the fun begins as we enter to Q2.
A couple of drivers being smart and going on the wets then. So they've got 3 sets of inters for the last 2 stages of qualifying.
Depends what the weather's like.
I've saw Q1, Q2 and Q3 all have the wet icon as seen on your screens now. But here's where it gets interesting, as you were saying. 5 drivers getting knocked out, P11 to P15. If you're new to F1, Q1 knocks out the P16 to P20, Q2 knocks out P11 to P15, and Q3 the top 10 shootout to see who gets pulled down to P10.
Yep. So JLI first out in the Williams, followed by Slapbus in the Alpha Tauri. Everyone
lots
heading
of
out
traffic
on
in the pit
intermediate
lane.
tyres.
Look, just go like off on the broadcast cam on Critical Divide, tons of cars around. Hopefully nothing happens though.
So we've got Critical Divide, we've got Tompa, Zero Unicorn, and Jimbo Supernova, all out in that group.
We've
Jimbo
got.
allows.
Yeah, it's just letting someone pass.
With JLI, say sporting the very nice bright fluorescent pink race helmet. Set the first lap of this Q2 session.
JLI.
5 drivers will be eliminated out of this session, so it'd be interesting to see what sort of lap times we'll get to kind of have a cut-off point after the first runs.
JLI then, on his lap, on the run down to turn 4.
Takes it nice and easy. Nice tidy lap so far by JLI.
Yep.
Into what I class pretty as a very tricky section here. This is where you lose time in your first the first corner, and this is where you can either win or lose your lap, really, because if you catch it too much, you'll invalidate. The second and third sectors is really where you win or lose your lap here.
Both the Ferraris leaving in the pits at the same time.
So
12.5. Can the slap bus beat that instantly? Looks like it.
Oh, he's into the 111s.
Alpine, then of
111.6.
FTR Tampa. Comes across the line, 11.2.
Whoa! This is where everything's really going to begin now.
And divide,
This is going to be a trap.
that's at 12. 0 Unicorn. Coming across the line to set a 113.1 and Alfa Romeo's gone off. It's Jumbo Supernova. Ealing was indeed the Alfa Romeo that came off. That's Gems.
I think we get the idea now where we're going to be seeing FTR Lando going P3 in the 111.7. So we've kind of got an idea at the moment where the driver's setting roughly about 112.5 from JLI downwards at the moment.
JLI's improving massively. 111.4.
We say that.
Big two.
It's done well. Really, maybe it's probably the drivers that are currently in the 112s and not
Slap
improving
bus is
where they're going to be.
putting a good time.
Ooh. British Unicorn getting out of the way of drivers as Tompa goes even quicker with a 111.2. Looks pretty rapid at the moment, does Tompa?
Absolutely.
On board with another one of our debutants and Gems. He does look like he's keeping it slow though.
He has a warning light on his dashboard. Gems.
Bringing into the last corner. He might have validated his time. So going to go again.
Knight coming to the end of his lap round at the final turn. He set good sector times. Now it translates into a good lap. It looks like it at 111.9.
P5.
Jimbo hasn't really improved in the second lap.
Swedish Rambo goes up to P6.
Tompa
goes even quicker now.
Tracker
Oh,
evolution
dead.
in the wet is crazy. I reckon we're dipping to like maybe a 10.8, 10.7 by the end of this session.
Might even be Q3, but wow.
Jimbo
Jim
then
pitted.
coming to the end of his lap. Jimbo goes P10.
On board of Yingling. FTR Lando ahead of him. Hopefully
Oh, he's got in his
Lando
way.
will pit. Yeah, he's got a bit in his way, hasn't he?
No, he's
But
got completely in the way.
Swedish Rambo's just gone off track. Oh, he's lost control and he's just saved it. Nearly hit the wall.
Yingling goes P8 with a 112.3. He'll have to go again. Jack to the line. Go P10. So with the current drivers as they are, Gems and Moggs still got a set of laps on here. And Slapbus goes into the 110s. And then Tompa overtakes it. Wow! I think we're going to be in for a battle here for pole position, as it stands at the moment between Tompa and Slapbus.
It's interesting.
Exchanging lap times frantically there. I'd probably say, I don't know about you guys, I think probably any lap times down from critical divide in P7, I would say.
Oh, Yingling on a purple sector too. Rounding second to last.
Yeah, he's up by half a second. He comes into the
He
final
had
corner
the
now.
mistake here though, to the line.
He's P3 though. that should see him through.
All the way
certainly
from 7th to 1st, there's only 200 per second between it.
I think Jack goes P6 into the 111s. He goes. Yeah, so basically anyone from Swedish Rambo downwards really into the 112s. At the moment, I would say are in danger. Gems is out in his outlap. Biggest Unicorn has pitted. Jimbo Supernova still out on those 4 lap boards, intermediate tyres. Wonder if he'll decide to come in soon. Oh, he chooses to stay back, stay out still. Gems will now look to set his first lap time here. A bit of a lock up, gets away with it.
I'm getting some things from drivers saying they think it's a dry race because on the icon the race is sunny, cloudy and rainy all at the same time, which last time I checked.
Yeah, I did see that as well, so
Potentially have wet in it
Free
still
choice.
at some point. Well, we've got a new fastest lap.
Slap
Slap
bus
bus
on
again.
10.7. Critical divide is marginally up on the lap. It's an 11.9.
think Top will have something to say about that. Depends if he comes out again. Oh, I've got a spinner. There's Jimbo. He's managed to keep it out. But slowed up Gems here on his lap. He comes into the final 2 corners.
Goes on his 5th lap. Those tyres.
Slapbus has actually done 6. Goes P5. Decent lap time there by Gems. When you say that, Slapbus has done 6 laps on there.
I've just realised, as soon as you mentioned 6, I looked up. That's impressive.
The
No.
inters are almost quicker to do one stint on and just keep going round because it heats the tyres up more. As you can imagine, in the wet it's more difficult to.
But even with the extra weight in the fuel, yeah, I suppose that would explain why his lap time is faster and faster.
Because now he's got, I think that's 1.5 laps left, so he's gonna do one last push lap, and don't be surprised if we see him go top of the leaderboard by even further. But Lando round in the last turn, he could slot in an 11.4 with the rest of these guys, just a 10th off. Alpine behind, I think that's Moggs, no, it's Tompa.
Yeah, Moggs is the only driver yet to set a time. He's currently going through Sector 2.
Yeah, I'm just checking out Vigorous Unicorn, see if he can get into the top 10 on this lap. He's
This isn't a great lap by Moggs, so I think it will be enough for now, but whether it will stay. The current time you need to beat to get in is a 12.1 to knock Swedish Rambo down. So across the line comes Moggs. Yep, 12.4 for the Alpine.
So the lap times I did pretty much say anything into the 112s. So at the moment, the drivers that are really in danger at the moment. That's a critical divide, even with a 111.9. Swedish Rambo, who are still in the pits. Moggs has just set a lap, but I think he's now gone again. Vigorous Unicorn,
not going to do it this lap,
Jimbo
I don't think.
Supernova, and Jerry Unicorn.
Just to say this, the track will be at its quickest from these drivers by 5, 6, 7 tenths maybe. So maybe even the likes of all those guys on the 11.4s aren't safe.
This is on his 8th lap.
Yeah, and
Moggs is
Slapbus
narrowly.
did go on a 10.4 on that last lap, but
He's coming in
invalidated
now,
it.
is that fuel?
Yeah, 0.1 laps left as he runs out.
Moggs going to come across the line here.
Jack's
He
on course.
improves. Not enough.
Improves slightly, but not enough. Yeah. Ooh. Gasnick getting a bit close with the Ferrari.
Yingling coming to the end of his lap. The second to last. Went a tiny bit wide.
Goes a bit wide.
I don't think it'll be an improvement. Oh no, it is. 3 tenths.
It's happened to
It is.
Unicorn then, but I just went to look at him and he was off the track.
We got a load of laps coming in. Or Gasnick to be the first.
Zero Unicorn. At the moment, P15.
Or Gasnick
Needs
looking
to
at maybe
improve.
a low 12. She does get sweet.
Not quite enough.
Zero Unicorn goes P10. Well, the 112 dead. Still
That's
in
the time
danger
to
here.
beat them.
Yeah. Rambo needs to get up a good lap here.
Tompa wants to make a statement. He's improving through sector 1. Then meanwhile, JLI is up on his time. Can he bridge the gap to Jack? That's the
Swedish
line.
Rambo's on par with his fastest lap so far. Keeping a keen eye
Oh,
on him.
Vigorous.
JLI gets Jack.
Vigorous is invalidated, so this will be the end of his
Oh,
qualifying.
Geemling, he might be able to get Tompa here. He does. Tompa though, can he get that position straight back, maybe from pole?
Oh, it's going to
No,
be close.
He does get it
Unicorn.
back, misses out by 8 thousandths.
Swedish Rambo
Jimbo
guy.
Super.
It's going to be very close. 100th of a second faster at the second moment.
It's not a great line to the last turn. I think he
Gonna
might
do
just do it barely.
P9.
Oh, he did it.
And he's got a critical divide
Critical
as well, that could be huge.
Yeah. Critical divide. So Zero Unicorn, I understand he's out. He's not going to beat his time.
Mugs now.
Look back.
Can he break
He's up
out
on his
at the
time.
bottom 5? Looks alright.
More.
He
Oh,
gets
Gasnick,
it.
P9.
Gasnick's up on his time through the first sector. This is good. Good on his time now.
Yingling going again. JLI improves up to P4.
This is where the
P9.
battle really begins. Critical divide is out. I apologise for saying Zero Unicorn and Vigorous Unicorn. They've actually ended up starting their final laps here. Critical divide is out. That's for certain. He is out. He's in the pits.
Brilliant lap. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, you're right.
Half a second
He's up
faster.
nearly half. Go on board with Orgasmic. He comes into final couple of corners now. And
Knight
you get the
behind
last
him.
corner. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's done it. I think he's done it.
He does barely.
P9.
Knight jumps up to P3. Jack across the line. Can he improve? Get Chris back. She does. He goes pole
Oh,
provisionally.
wow. That's a
Jack.
cracking lap there.
Zero Unicorn across the line. I think he's going to do it.
Chris is-
Zero Unicorn.
Oh, he hasn't. Oh.
Look at the times in the bottom
Swedish.
5. That is crazy close.
They've called it. That's it. So the Orgasmic narrowly gets through. Zero Unicorn, Swedish Rambo, Vigorous Unicorn. So both of the unicorns out. Jimbo Superman and Critical Divide all exit in Q2. The pole sitter, well, the one who set the quickest lap time in that was Jack with a 1:10.6. Slapbus and Tompa just literally thousandths of a second.
It's a thoroughly enjoyable second quarter.
This could be a real battle now.
No one came off track either. To the extent of
Well, after that, boys, who are you thinking for pole position right now? Because if I'm honest, I can't call it.
I
Jack's come out
can't
of
either.
nowhere.
You know what I'll do? I'll have a guess at the top 3. I'm gonna go Slapbus pole, Jack P2, Tom P3, and I reckon Knight will get P4, and Yingling P5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slapbus for me and Paul and Jack. And I'm going to go with Knight P3.
I think I'm going to have to go with Tompa, Slapbus. And I'll switch it up a little bit and I'll go JLI third.
Q3 is anything like Q2, we're in for a good little 12-minute session, yeah?
Yep, definitely. So, we go into Q3, still raining, so JLI looks to be like he will be the first out on track in the Williams. FTR Orlando putting in the Twitch chat, he's unable to get a string a lap together. Don't be so hard on yourself, Lando. You've managed to get to Q3. So, JLI and Slapbus in the Williams and AlphaTauri, respectively, out on their outlaps. Monks has just left the pits in the Alpine.
And just to sorry,
as well.
just put this out there. The bottom four in that Q2 session were separated by 17 thousandths, which is pretty mental.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's blink of an eye.
So, JLI will set the first lap time again. Slapbus has given himself a bit of space. And away goes JLI to start. And lap time's going here in Q3.
It's a decent line with through Q1 through turn 1. Getting very greedy on traction though. Just about to sway
Slapbus
with it.
has gone wide on the first corner.
17.2, that's decent. Gets the power down well out of 3, which is so hard to do. Down into 4, brakes well. It's a nice turning. Used to all the track, which is what you want to see in the wet. Through the left-hander, number 1. Used all the exit curve. 49.3, that's seriously quick. So it's a little bit that inside curve, so he has to lift off the throttle. Going into the last 2 turns.
This is a very good lap for a first.
Someone
It is.
To build on,
stopped on
obviously.
the track then. Seriously.
Going across the line then. It's an 11.1. The AlphaTauri behind a Slapbus. Oh.
Good start.
Okay, so
I think it's nose.
I think he might have validated.
It's all Gasnick next across the line, all the way back in sector 2. He set decent sector 2. Looking at around a similar time.
Slapbus has had to go again. I think he invalidated his lap time. So he's gone again. Ogasnik into the last couple of corners. Comes into it. Looks half decent.
Tompa. This is a big lap for the session. To the line.
This
Gets
will
him to
set
10.
really the time. There we go. Now, here's going to be the question. What's Slapbus going to have to respond to that? He set a purple sector 2.
Just before him is JLI. Let's see if we can get into the 10s. The knife is invalidated. Slapbus then.
Can he
Goes a bit wide.
really set the times?
Not sure.
I think he's ruined it in second to last. Yep.
There's
11 dead.
P2.
It's now Yin Ling who's invalidated and Jack. It's not too big of a lap. Mog's just behind. 11.5. Goes back to Tompa then. I love qualifying sessions in the West, just constantly taking cars out on track.
Yeah, he's narrowly He's narrowly down on his time, unfortunately, in this one. But it was in Sector 2.
There
Has
was
he made
room
up
for
any
improvement
time?
in Sector 3 from what I saw. I think he has took cleaner
Just
lines,
around.
other better. Across the line.
Knight's going to
Slight
Sector 3.
down. Orgasmic. He's not on a good lap. Gems. Across the
Yeah,
line,
FTR
he's going
Knight.
to be in the 12. No.
See where Chris ends up. Chris Knight. Like a good lap. Oh,
11.3.
yeah.
Back to Slapbus then, through the second to last. That's a way better line. This could be a seriously quick lap.
He does.
It is only
But
a
it's,
marginal.
again, it's...
Yinling goes quickest. Jack, can he take that instantly? No, not quite. Well, that was a
Watching
line.
Yealing, but I didn't expect him to go that fast.
Well,
The
this
season one
this could be a proper shootout. This could be a proper battle now for pole position.
What's Lando going to do?
I expect he's on
Oh,
his
look
outlap
at
at
this.
the
This is a
moment.
great lap from Tom for 2.5 tenths up to Sector 2. It's been an okay Sector 3. Across the line.
So
Will it be
Slapbus.
provisional pole? Yes, it will. 10.6.
Yes, it is.
Slapbus is up on his time by 2 tenths as well, and
Lovely
in
number.
the
Orgasmic improves, but not for position. Gems gets Knight
Oh,
and JLI.
Tompa's up by 3 tenths here.
Knight wants that back.
Sorry, Slapbus. Sorry,
Knight goes
Slapbus is
into
up by 3
P3.
tenths.
Slapbus, as you said, up by 3 tenths. That would be good enough for provisional pole. Through the last turn. Oh, he's invalidated. Lando just starting his lap.
As he comes across, he would have gone pole. He would have gone pole with a 1:10.4.
Gaznik's already had a problem on the
And
first corner.
he's invalidated his next lap as well.
Yingling, I don't think anyone expected that from him. Great
So,
lap.
FTR Lando.
These laps by Gems and Orgasmic, I don't think are going to be particularly improvements.
I think Gems is invalidated. I think as I looked at him, yeah, he is low on fuel, so I think you expect him to pit in this one.
Yeah, everyone
Lando.
coming back into the pits.
For the last final.
I'm not sure if Slapbus
Push.
is.
No, Slapbus has stayed out here.
Yeah, he's
He-
bang on
no, he's a
par with
second
his
down.
old time. Where is he? Oh yeah, he is
Down.
now. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
there he
but
is.
2 cars in. Lando will be the one that stays out. But he's going on a double out lap, I presume.
Slapbus has gone again. Expect him to try and get this first corner right.
He must have lost a second from when I said it. Around one of the corners.
Slapbus up to the first corner then, so this is to try and take it. He's up and purple in first sector. Just under a 10th up. Lando is going again as well. As Jack has come out in the Red Bull for an outlap. Staying on board with Slapbus as he comes into Sector 2. He's got a good line. What will the time be?
Almost half a
He's
second up.
Wow. He has picked up some time. He's picked up new.
If he gets this third sector correct, he's going P1.
Yeah, Tompa's now back out on his outlap, so he'll have a chance potentially on fresh rubber to get the lap. But here comes Slapbus. Good line through. Slapbus to the line. Goes P1.
Well done. That's a nice lap.
1:10.5. Tompa. He's on his outlap now, going through into Sector 2. Will have a chance to react to it. Lando's well up on his time as he comes to the line. Stays P10, but he's well within the times that the other drivers have set.
We know Jack
That's
can
Slapbus
do
time.
those really fast times, so I'm interested to keep an eye on him.
Yep, here we go then. Jack starting his probably his second from last lap. He's still probably going to get another lap in on this. But yeah, you're right. He can certainly improve on his times. He's down narrowly by a fraction. He's down on his time. But
Oh, he's lost it. He lost traction. That's probably the lap gone.
I don't think that lap time will stay pole. Tons of people on the some fresh sets of minutes that they've saved, and the track is at the
Slapbus is up on his time again. He comes to the line.
maybe it will be that time.
10-2. He's going to getting quicker. Why is Tompa's fractioning down on his time? He's going to have to pull out a storming lap here.
I don't see that getting beaten. What a great time.
Tompa into sector 3 comes. He's gone purple. Sector 2 here. He's 2 1,000ths of a second down. Can he make it up? Comes into the last couple of sectors now. FTR Tompa to the line. This is going to be close.
It's an improvement.
It's 110.5.
Yeah, it's a good lap.
It's 3 tenths down. It's still 3 tenths down.
Gems, this is good though. It won't. I don't think it will snag pole, but it's a good lap. Improves.
6.
Moggs, is he gonna improve as well? Yes. Slapbus, not up, unsurprisingly. Knight up marginally.
This will be his last lap because I think he's got the.
Yes, L slightly up, but nothing significant. JLI, right?
FTRC Knight to the line. Stays P4. Slapbus. Is he retired on track?
Yeah, indeed, yes.
Yep, Slapbus is retired on track.
Hopefully, you don't get a penalty for that.
Oh,
It's a shame.
he will. Yeah, will be quali banned for next race for Slapbus. Not allowed to retire on track. Where is Tompa? He's up on his time narrowly. FTR Tompa to the line. Can he do anything to dislodge? Oh, no, he can't.
He's gone.
far
He's
off
come
there.
close. I didn't really
He's
get.
not far off.
I think we
he's
might have
right.
retired,
He's
but
and he's out! FTR Tompa crashes on his last final lap.
Oh dear.
JLI out of nowhere went crazy quick. Same with Gems.
FTRC Knight last across the line.
He's in shock.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Knight.
Tompa really looked like.
Oh, we've had another spin.
It goes P3!
Orgasmic is
FTRC Knight
off
goes
the track.
P3! Yeah, Orgasmic's lost it, so
Yeah,
that'll be.
he managed to avoid any collisions though, so he's back on track.
Oh, Lando is annoyed. He's crashed. Oh, Jack as well. He's
Oh, and there goes Jack in the Red Bull.
Lando's gone as
Managed
well.
to keep it out. Lando's gone on the.
Oh, Jack's furious. He knew that was it.
Max. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Wow. So, Slapbus takes pole with a 110.2. Tompa crashes out spectacularly. Gets P2 with a 110.3. FTRC Knight 3rd. Gems 4th. JLI 5th. Yingling 6th. Jack 7th. FTR Lando in P8. Moggs 9th. And Orgasmic completes the top 10.
Well, my P1 and P3 prediction correct. Jack didn't hold out as much as I thought he would, unfortunately. That's it.
That's FTRC Knight has confirmed.
There's our grid.
Slapbus then starts on pole with Tompa alongside. Then Knight and Gems on the second row. JLI and Yin Ling are P5 and 6. Jack and Lando follow them, and Moggs and Orgasnic round out the top 10.
I mean, I know we said not to ready up, but
I believe we're going to have a 5-minute interval.
I mean, I guess they can do it here, doesn't hurt.
so while the drivers had their 5-minute break while we wait on this, I did say we were going to go through the drivers that are making debuts and whatnot. So Satplus sets obviously the fastest lap. This is his debut in Tier 2. Swedish Rambo also his debut in Tier 2. Gems making his debut. And then we've got some champions making their way up. So Orgasnic, Tier 3 champion of Season 3, making the jump up to Tier 2. Metrocash, unfortunately not in racing tonight, but he has made the step up from Tier 4, being the Tier 4 Season 3 champion, making up to Tier 2. JLI, Season 2 Tier 3 champion. So, yeah, and then FTR night coming into this start of this season after winning the final test race in the Spain. And before we get started, just a kind of bit of a promo really. If you're interested in joining, if you're watching here on the Twitch stream and interested in wanting to join the race league, by all means click the Twitch link. We'll bring you into our Discord chat, and you can join our league today for some clean, fast racing. If you need any help, such as mentors or help with your pace, all our tiers are set into fair tiers so we can match up to your own pace. As we get into the race itself, so going through the tyre strategies, all drivers are on the medium tyres. There's no soft runners at all. So it's an interesting point there, guys, that we're all on medium tyres. I think it's only going to come to the fact now who decides to pit first, really, now.
Swedish has selected hards.
Ooh. Indeed he has, yeah. So, one of our debutants there, Swedish Rambo, has picked the hard tyres in the Ferrari.
Well, there's murmurs that it will rain at some point, so perhaps he's hoping he can hold out to change to the wets. We're not sure yet what's going to happen with the weather.
Early race win predictions then. What are we going for a first win? What do you think?
I'm gonna go. Let me see the weather.
Yeah, we just had a weather report
it is
come in.
One slot of rain at the end, so it could be very interesting. So, someone's ready to. Is it 2:30?
Yep,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, not 2:30, 10 to. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go Tompa to win it. Knight to get P2 and Yinling to get a P3. I reckon Slant Bus will crash. That's why I haven't got in there.
So we got the formation lap.
Yep.
I'm
We get
going to
underway.
back Flatbus. I backed him for qualifying. I'm going to back him again for the win.
Yep.
It's very hard to predict this.
Yep.
And do you know what? I'm going to say Gems third. I know it's a bit of out of order.
Yep.
And I'm going to put Tompa second.
Okay.
So Flatbus, Tompa, Gems.
Yep.
Yourself.
I'm gonna go for Tompa for the win. Slapbus second, and yeah, C Knight for third. Speaking of C Knight, he's also the other driver to go on to the hard tyres. So yeah, I mean, we make these predictions now. We just don't know what's going to happen penalty wise and whatever. So you know, the fun is only now going to begin, especially if, like we said, if we get the information that they potentially could be running halfway through.
Knight has selected hards then. You probably already mentioned that when I was zoning out.
Yep.
But that could be interesting to play out if you saw the last pre-season race at Spain. Don't want to spoil anything, but it went very well for a certain FDRC Knight. On that strategy.
So he did win the last test race. He went from I think it was he went from last place all the way up to first and won the race. There's only one thing I just hope that they do is obviously race clean and hopefully not crash out in the first corner. The first corner always a tricky one.
Yeah, Austria turn 1 is such a bad turn 1. If I had to put the pitch straight, I'd change it to like right on the exit of turn 1. Make it
it's turn 2 that causes all my problems.
Yeah, just to confirm on the Twitch chat, potentially it is up for review. We believe Slapbus did retire on track, and the penalty obviously for that is a qualifying ban for the next race. Like I say, that will be reviewed, and obviously that will go through for stewarding. And I will leave the start up to you, Callum.
Alright then. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights out, and away we go here at Austria. Slapbus gets a good start. JLI really good to the outside. Jump C Knight into turn 1. Oh, there's contact. Gems is round.
Spinner! Gems goes.
Contact as well between the two Hasses.
5-car pile.
Yingling to the outside of his teammate into turn 3.
Swedish Rambo as well. There's a lot of wide there. Goes Jimbo Supernovas.
Oh, look at that.
Swedish Rambo goes.
Swedish Rambo goes right to the
pass.
corner.
It's contact. Contact. Jimbo Supernova
Slams straight into Jimbo.
Mogs to the outside. Lando is centre on Jack as well. Moves happening everywhere. Knight on those hards just went down the order. JLI picked for a penalty from multiple warnings in one lap. That ain't looking good.
Here goes Orgasnic on the outside of FTRC Knight into the second from last corner. Gets a really nice move there and comes into the last corner now up into P7. Slapbus coming through.
Yes, we've got the leaderboard glitch.
Slapbus dropping.
Yeah.
Leaderboard glitch.
Hold on, bear with
you won't know this.
Bear with us a moment.
Apologies.
Yeah,
so cars will go, so hopefully there's no illegal overtakes. Yep, Yinling gets one fair and square to the inside of Jack. There you go. It's still
we're back.
No, that was Lando.
Critical divines again, hitting.
Oh, Dividers.
Unicorn.
Dividers came across the track to try and, I won't say sideswipe, but look.
Goes Jimbo Supernova.
Revenge
Looks
there, hasn't
deliberate.
it?
Going for it again. A little bit of
Going for it again.
coming close again.
Oh,
here.
yellow
Side by
flag,
side.
Sneeling's round.
Rabbi does get past Jimbo Supernova. A lot of close battling. So, come round to finish lap 2 here.
Oh, Jack and Land.
So
Oh,
lap
Lando's
3.
disconnected. Yeah, oh wait, no. Lando's lagging. Should we tell him to retire in the pits? He's just lagged from the last turn to the end of sector 2. Should we tell him to retire in the pits due to lag?
So, Slapbus leads, but not by a lot here. FTR Tompa less than half a second behind him. He's got DRS. JLI here in third, not too far off his own. And they've got a gap to Jack. Just over 3.5 seconds away from him. It's Tompa and Slapbus who lead, and Tompa really onto the back of the
Yealing
right now.
has spun out.
Oh, is it really going to Knight? They make contact. Knight is the one way round.
Slapbus comes into the second corner. JLI is right on the back of these as well. He's going to get DRS. So here we go. Chance for Tompa to potentially take the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. Monks goes quickest of a 106 dead. Here we go then, DRS open for FTR Tompa. Will he go for the move? Thinks about the inside line. Backs out of it. It's a good line, but again, Slapbuster's got an equally good line.
Some space is starting to develop here now.
Yeah, the top 3 have managed to break about a 3-second gap now to 4th. Saying that, Orgaznik, 4th and 5th have got about a second to Moggs. Swedish Rambo and Gems doing battle with Yingling. Critical divide close behind.
Oh, Divide's made a mistake.
Closing divide.
JLI's done well to keep with these top 2 as well. That's something I wouldn't
Second
have
time penalty
expected.
for Figures Unicorn.
No, you won't. That's more than a
Second
warning a
sector.
lap so far.
Tompa might have a real chance here at Slapbus. DRS open. This is as close as he's been.
He's not using
Tompa
overtake.
will go. He's going to go the inside. Gets it
Slapbus
slowed
tries to
down.
hold it. Tompa squeezes him out though. Now the roles reverse. Can Tompa defend from Slapbus? He's still not turning overtake on. Tompa
He's gone for it.
maybe. Yeah,
Slapbus
Slapbus
goes
has
up
gone for it.
inside.
Tompa tries to switch back to no avail. Further back to Divide. Being
Do an undertake.
harassed by Unicorn. A bit of a squeeze out there, but it's all legal.
JLI, I thought I said Cam, JLI has done really well to keep up to the back of these, and there's nothing to call from these.
On his round.
It's a hell of a... He keeps it out of the wall. Here come the top 3 then. Slapbus leads them over the line. Tompa less than 300s down. DRS open into turn 2. JLI close behind Tompa as well. It's like he might just go for a move here.
DRS.
He goes.
It's good defending.
Line, but Tompa done it as well.
Good defending.
JLI on the inside. JLI on the inside. They go 3 wide. Oh. Tompa overtakes Slapbus. JLI then goes past him as well. He might make a double move. JLI doesn't make the. Oh. I seriously thought JLI was going to do the double move there for a moment. We've seen a few of those in the past.
I'm so impressed with him. That's brilliant.
Wow.
Oh, Yealing
what
on the
a
inside of
brilliant-
Swedish Rambo. They touch Yealing's round again. 3 times the Alfa Romeo driver's been round. I don't think not one have thought of his own.
Slapbus is now closing back in on JLI. I seriously thought JLI was going to go for the double move there.
I thought he was contemplating it, but he picked probably the smart decision.
Wow. Tompa goes quickest. Again, the fastest laps are very narrow. So into
So
Long
JLI's
straight
done
hitting
Tom for a huge favour. Now will he become a headache to Tomper as well? He gets DRS for the straight ahead.
Inside.
JLI's to the inside.
DRS.
Slap
Get
bus
DRS
as well.
again.
And slap bus through the double that JLI failed to last lap. JLI to the outside of Tomper. The move's done before the
Tries
corner.
to close him off. He closes the. Oh, what a brilliant bit of defending from Tomper. Literally, JLI going through, and then Tomper shut the door.
Jimbo's just
In
done
a
a
very
brilliant
fair way.
overtake over Critical Divine in the 10th.
Yeah, I caught that. Very good move into turn 3.
I don't know if I can say this as a commentator, but Critical Divine gives me heart palpitations. I'll just leave it at that.
Wow.
Oh,
dear.
who's that?
Swedish is out.
Swedish Rambo.
He's stand on his facing the
He
right
isn't
way.
out.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's
Said
got
that
no.
too soon. They've covered that very well.
No, he's got no wind though. Yingling has to take avoiding
Can't keep my eyes off
action.
this battle. Tomper on JLI. He'll go up the inside this time and makes the move. Slap us. Now trying to come back at JLI. JLI can get DRS and might just come back at Tomper here. Goes to the outside line again. Oh, it's tight. They're going side by side here. JLI is just about in front of him here. He's going to have inside line. Gets in front. This is so close. I can't take my eyes off this battle. This is so close. Slap us all over the back of FTR Tomper.
And to be honest, I've turned off all the HUD so I can just watch this in full. It's great.
Word. I mean, apologies if there are any battles going on here, but this battle is ensued from first lap now all the way through. Jack is now on the back of Orgasnik.
Take one for the team.
Again, this is like a DRS train.
JLI to the inside of Tomper.
JLI.
Slap bust as well.
Slap bus goes up the inside of JLI.
Oh, he's gone in deep.
Slight
JLI
touch.
that way.
Goal.
She's behind her. There's another three-way fight. Orgasnik, Jack and Mugs. It's 3-3 here at Austria. Tomper leads, but it's just chopping and changing every lap.
Critical
Impossible to
Divine's
predict.
just tapped Jimbo. Both okay. Something for the overtake now, and he's gone straight past him easily.
It all calms down, man. The calm before the storm of the next DRS straight.
Didn't like him overtaking him. He's got away safely. It's Critical Divine.
Doing battle there. Not too far off. Moggs closing in on the Red Bull of Jack as Slapbus and Tomper and JLI all do battle again.
Slapbus to the outside
Slapbus.
now of turn 3. JLI watching
Gets the
from
move.
behind. He's going to send a late one. No, he isn't. Slapbus goes in deep though.
Oh, he's gone
Tom's
very
going to
wide.
capitalise. Will
He's gone
Slapbus...
very deep.
Yeah, he has.
Tomper will get the move back. JLI will get DRS.
And Slapbus without DRS. And JLI gets the inside of the AlphaTauri. Oh, JLI.
Oh, JLI's
late
gonna
on
go
the
late
brakes. It's a
move.
great move to the inside.
Go side by side.
He's gonna do it though.
Yeah, he will. Wow.
Mob's nearly pulling. Tomper nearly pulling out of DRS.
Swedish. Rambo randomly puts in the fastest lap.
This is going to be the first lap. This is going to be the first lap in a while that the front three cars have not been within two tenths of the second. Topping out of DRS range.
Have a
Slap
look
bus
at
will now
Orgasnik,
have-
Jack and Moggs. We've still got a three-way fight to be watching, but Slapbus
Oh,
and JLI
Gaslick's been
just
quiet.
in front.
Snuck up.
JLI will now have pressure now. He won't have the use of the DRS from Tomper. And Slapbus glides past him here into turn 2.
Into Tom. Oh, into.
Again,
Did he hit him or was
Slapbus
that
again.
Very deep.
No, again, Slapbus went very deep again.
Moggs and Jack just behind them. There's going to be any moves made up front. There's an exact replica behind this. It's like a parallel universe.
Oh, Jimbo's gone! Jimbo spun.
A Swedish as well. He's lost it.
Just update on the penalties. Every penalty you can see is a 3-second penalty, other than vigorous unicorns on a 6-second penalty.
Yeah, that puts Orgasmic in P3 then, as it stands, but I imagine it won't stay like that with this race still.
It's a lot to change.
Yeah. Just got onto lap 12 of 36. I mean, we're a third through the race.
Everyone's still on the hot for Swedish Rambo. Everyone's still on the tyres they started out with. I'd be thinking probably people will start pitting in the next 5 laps, maybe, those on the mediums, to
Yeah.
go on to hards.
The slap
Don't be
12
surprised if
definitely lost
slap
space.
buses. Don't be surprised if slap bus sticks out. Also, and pull off a soft to medium before, so medium to
Go on the
soft
inside
wouldn't
here.
be out of the question.
Got an overtake here, Yealing on Lando, and he's got it. And yes, he held it, but
Oh, he
no,
hasn't.
he's-
Yealing's going to come. Lando's going to come back at him here. The two Alfa Romeos doing battle here.
These two
Lando's
have
got
been.
the DRS.
These two have been finding a way to touch so much recently.
Lando
Span out.
squeezes through.
Multiple times in RPRL yesterday, multiple times today. The incident in quali, and Lando's lagging
Lando's
again.
glitching everywhere.
Yeah, what? He'll lag back
Oh.
now. No, look, Lando's just teleported back a corner. Imagine Chris was behind him and he got taken out. Please, if
gonna
you're watching
cause
the
a
stream,
crash.
Lando, retire in the pits. Look what he. Alright, I think he's going to do just that. He saw that his car's lagging.
Where's Lando base, just out of curiosity? Where's he from?
Will Lando retire in the pits? If so, thank you so much. He does
Yes, he
indeed.
has. Is he abroad?
Fair
Is he
play.
Lando? Or just bad internet in UK?
No, he's from here. He's just had a notoriously bad connection. But if he's teleporting into the cars, running to the back of him, it's dangerous to have him on track.
I don't know whether you've seen the Twitch chat. This is now we're doing battle again. I'm just gonna.
Well, Lando
Stop
and his
what I was gonna
AOL
say,
connections out the race now.
Something must have
Slapbus,
happened.
Tomper. Slapbuster, Tomper, and JLI are well back within battle range again.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
on about that. Orgasnic's dropped from P4 to P6. This whole battle's flipped. Jax went from P6 to P4. Orgasnic and himself swapped positions, but up front, Tomper on Slapbus, going through the turn 2 left-hand kink.
Oh,
Down
this is
into turn
brave.
3, Tomper's late on the brakes.
Slap-
JLI
Tomper
from behind.
inside.
Good overtake.
Again, he's gone a bit wide, and JLI's
JLI's
going to
got
move on
one.
him.
Slapbus without DRS. He's going to watch these two go away. JLI to the outside, then
Onto
a
the
turn
block.
4. Late on the brakes. Williams versus Alpine.
Yeah, on the Twitch chat, Dodger has put, Callum, dial the first 2 numbers of your emergency services number. When Norwich has his heart attack, he is heading for quickly. He's heading for quickly. Dial for the 3rd number. So basically, make sure you have 999 in case I have a heart attack from it.
Yeah,
That's how I felt with Critical Divine at the start.
Tomper and
yeah.
Tomper. Yeah,
Tom from
Tomper and
JLI
are
coming
pit-
into the pits is what you're trying to say. Slapbuster,
Yeah,
as
geez, I
I...
think you might have to call. I think you might have to call that 999 number. I think I am going there.
Yeah. You can hear a thud. He's straight on
James
it.
has been
but-
relatively under the radar, as far as I'm aware.
Well, he spun at the first turn, hasn't he? That's why.
Interesting choice, I must say. Is
Oh, Zero Unicorn just lost control. He's just managed to get back under control there. Very
interesting
close.
choice is Tomper, JLI, and Moggs have all pitted for the soft tyres, so they're not going onto the hard. They're all done onto the softs. I expect probably Slapbus to react to these two and pit for the next lap. Oh, he's staying out.
Moggs is making a challenge on C9. C9's defended it so far.
Jack on Orgasnic. Coming to the
And he's
Coming
got
to the-
past him. Good move.
Oh, Gaslick's gone a bit.
What is going on with that? Something is
Wow.
wrong. Everyone is flying past him.
Damage
Pity.
shuffling. So, I'll check. No.
Presume so.
Coming in.
I think it is an E front wing. Hit that. No, is it?
They
No.
overtook him way too easily. There is an issue. Is this a penalty or is this...
No.
That is. I think there's just a bit of a glitch there.
Oh, Gasnick and Jack then. They're still doing battle.
Yeah. So, Slapbus leads, still yet to pit. Jack second. Slapbus has pulled out a 4-second lead on these two. And Gasnick half a second down on him, chasing down Jack. Zero Unicorn, again, still yet to pit in fourth, and then it comes the other McLaren of the debutant Gems.
Tomper's lapping quick on those
And,
fresh softs. What?
He's close to, I think he's going to do a move here on Gems in the McLaren.
12
Goes
seconds.
up the
Oh.
inside.
I see what they're doing. They're trying to go medium soft into. And just clocked onto that.
At this rate, if Slapbus
All
might
Ferraris round
lose
last night.
his pole. Tomper is flying.
Yeah, Tomper. I need to be wondering if obviously if this rain does come, is Slapbus planning on keep staying out and making
The
sure he
gap
stays
to
out till this
lead,
rain comes?
If you just quickly turn that on, just keep an eye on Slapbus Tomper. Knight's retired in the pits. But just through all the downforcey sections or grippy sections, you just see that gap towards Tomper and it's already gone below 12 seconds. I think the pit stop last round is 18?
He's
19 maybe?
nearly on 11 seconds. He's made up like 3 seconds in 2 laps.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Slapbus really needs to
You go
get
another
in.
fastest one.
Yeah, Tomper's absolutely
Wow.
FTRC. Yeah, he's absolutely flying. I'm just going to say, because FTRC Knight's car unfortunately rejoined the track after he's retired, so.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know he retired, sorry. I missed it. Zoned out if you mentioned that. That's a shame.
He retired in the pits, yeah. Got a battle from Critical Divide, Yingling and FTR Monks. Critical Divide goes so deep, taking notes from Dodger. Yingling also outbreaking himself.
Tomper
Yeah, Tom's got
is
down to
right on
10
the
and a
back
half
of-
seconds now.
Trying to get past
Yeah,
Zero
Tomper's-
Unicorn. He'll do it on a straight.
So speaking of Tomper, on the soft tyres, it's a good line. DRS open. Go up the inside.
Fast.
Or back out. No, he'll ease off and then make the move on this lap on this straight.
Do you know what? Initially I thought Tomper would make an absolute genius move, but remembering this rain coming, if he has to change those tyres again before the rain,
Yeah, he's banking on that. I mean, softs could probably stretch. What is it? You put it on lap 15,
well, we're looking
26.
around
Oh,
possible
no, that'd
rain
be
around lap 30, is it? It's 28, 30?
Yeah, around that. It's one icon, so I think there's 7 icons. So,
I don't know what Slapbus
yeah,
is going to do. He'd have to
around
put
lap
it's
30.
probably his softs.
JLI on Zero Unicorn.
I reckon they're going to have to go medium soft into. So I think Slapbus is on the right track, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, that gap
Let's
is
see.
very low, but what, 6.5 seconds? No, not that, sorry. 8.5
JLI
seconds.
on Zero Unicorn. Gets DRS. We've got the inside into turn 1. Gets the move done. Williams up to P5.
The reason for people flying past Knight and also Swedish is both Ferraris are running wet setups to prioritise quali, so that may explain some of it for people watching. Took a gamble that didn't pay off via the words from Mr. Knight.
Critical's just leaving the pits now with a fresh set of softs. Penalties look good.
Yeah, what we got on those? Do you want to give us an update on the penalties coming situation? Because we had quite a lot come through at the moment.
Just bear with me a second.
Oh, Slapbus
sorry,
is in.
Slapbus is in. He's finally decided to pit, and I think this will probably be a soft.
He's going to come out around the likes of Mogs, probably.
It is interesting, actually. JLI has a 6-second penalty, and he's in 4th.
Yeah,
Zero
so
Unicorn
JLI
on
on 6,
Yeah,
Mogs, Unicorn and Yeeling on 3, Jimbo on 6, Critical Divide and Unicorn on 9 also. So people stretching mediums out to 20 laps, they're doing a good job there.
Yeah. So, at the moment, Jack leads, and Orgastic second. Both of them have still got a pit. Tompa at the moment is the net leader. And his time's still coming down here.
So Jack in,
That's the leader.
Orgastic in. Will be a cheeky overtake into the pit.
The
lane.
amount of time Slapbus has lost by not pitting is astonishing.
I mean, I don't think it's lost out that much because A, fresh softs are absolutely ridiculous, and B, if he can stretch out these softs, because he's got 6 more laps cushion now, to stretch them out to inters, and 14 laps.
Up to P3 as well.
Yeah,
I don't
14
think so.
laps on.
I
No,
think he's going to get a good 8 laps out of it before the rain comes.
No, but for
I think-
inters you'll be
I think
switching
we
lap
look-
33 if it comes when it's scheduled.
I think we look at the time back to the leader now. The time
All
from
divides.
Slapbus and
Pits. Made me jump then.
So Slapbus is now taking literally half a second, or nearly a second out of
No, you're right. That's
Tompa.
yeah. That's pretty.
It was about 10 and a half seconds down. That's now come down by a second and still decreasing.
No, you're right.
Every corner
Anticipating
he's turning
that
round.
fast.
He is on a charge.
Underestimated
Bearing
him.
in
He's my
mind-
number 1.
Bearing in mind, Tompa and JLI pitted on lap 7. He's only now just
Fastest
pitted
lap.
as Slapbus and goes and gets the fastest lap.
Wait,
he is
out
on a
of the
charge.
pit lane, fastest lap. That is ridiculous. To be fair, his ERS has evaporated to 8%. But what I was going on
He's
about
on a
earlier,
charge.
softs can stretch 15 laps. If rain comes in about 10 laps time, Tom from JLI will be in punch territory. Slapbus will be hovering around 50%, which is alright.
Yeah, both Tompa and JLI both have to pit. They're hoping, and I think most of these drivers are hoping. Vigorous Unicorn at the moment is on 10 lap old softs. Everyone's on soft tyres. They're hoping this rain comes in the next 7 laps or so, which should hopefully. They got a question really: will this rain be heavy enough for intermediate tyres, or whether they can actually last on a set of slicks?
I reckon slicks
No.
will be quicker, but no way softs will last, so they've got to pit. It's going to be interesting who's made the right strategy call. Because Tom, JLI and Marks have taken a huge risk. If it pays off, then they win comfortably. If it doesn't, then they probably go mid to bottom of the current grid.
I've got to say the time from the leader now has only gone down by another half a second. But that's it. It's pretty much petered itself out at the moment. Because at the moment it's only fractionally going down, but it's staying around about 8.8 seconds away from the leader at the moment. You can obviously tell that Slapbus was using his ERS to really try and come back at the leaders there, but
The only thing I can
JLI have
think
done-
is, if rain does come, Slapbus might be inclined to stay out an extra lap and try and close that gap if Tompa goes in for intermediates.
He's ran the wrong way. That's serious damage on track.
Yeah, he's got no wing.
Yeah, we haven't had a safety car or anything, have we? I just realised.
No. Good to see.
Been some good racing, to be fair. Maybe have a few little bumps here and there, but there's not been certainly not been any safety cars or anything in this race. So Tompa leads on lap 25. Tompa leads JLI by just over 2 seconds. Slapbus third, Moggs fourth, Jack fifth, Orgasnic sixth.
I think we're about to have a
Unicorn
battle
seventh.
between Orgasmic and Jack. Sorry.
It's been holding at this for ages. It's been at 5 tenths. Jack's quicker than Orgasnic, but he's just DRS just about cancels out. No moves would be made. If it stays as this. Well, Tompa is in.
JLI is going to take the lead of the race here.
It's interesting.
So he's realised the mistake it's made, and he's realised it early. Onto a fresh set of softs, unless it's for a wing change. No. Onto fresh set of softs. Slapbus goes by easily.
This is a gamble.
No, it's two gambles. I get it, but these can make it to the end. 20 laps on softs. That is a big no. So JLI Moggs
believe more in this rain coming than you do.
I mean,
because
5 to 6 laps
potentially
of rain.
Potentially Slapbus would only have to pit one more time for for intermediates. It all depends on the weather. So it's definitely very much of a strategy game at the moment.
But I have been playing around throughout the week. No, you hope it started raining up because the way the JLI's in, as I thought, but the way the icon said it, rain would start coming lap 31, lap 30 even. It still takes 2-3 laps, 4 laps even to switch onto inters. So softs start making it even to there. So Slapbus will take the lead comfortably and also lead the championship.
On board with Slapbus at the moment. There are a few clouds starting to appear in the sky, but it's nothing that looks...
You're right, Norwich, yeah. Nothing crazy yet.
But there's nothing...
Oh, J-Line 0 unicorn outfits.
Oh yeah, they're doing battle. Zero unicorn up the inside into turn 2. Doesn't make the move. J-Line gets away from him. Just go and check on penalties here. So Tompa would move up at the moment to P3 with the penalties that are incurring at the moment. Obviously he's going to be making up some time.
Yeah, 5 tenths.
Tompa's the one to watch, isn't he? In the Slapbus. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, so remember viewers, pre-season is now over. Moggs is now in as well. Pre-season is now over. This is all for championship points now. So Slapbus, of course, will lead the championship as it is only round 1. But every race matters more than ever now, especially the ones at the start. If you can get off to a good start at the championship, then you'll probably keep going strong.
Absolutely. So that penalty Slapbus is going to pick up for retiring on track's going to be huge, I think, for the next race.
Well, it gets applied same race, doesn't it?
Does
No.
it?
Well, it'll be qualifying. It will qualify
Yeah,
once he retired. So it'll be qualifying ban for next race. So
So it's next race.
it'll be next race in Hungary. He won't be able to qualify, so he'll have to start from the back.
So it'll be definitely hoping extra for Paul here.
That's if it was a retirement on track and whether he had a valid reason for doing so.
We're not 100% sure yet.
Yeah.
Open for discussion.
Yeah. But like 90%. Tompa is pressuring Orgasnic. He will be loads quicker than the Aston.
I'm keeping an eye on the
offence to Orgasnic for the tyres.
I don't think we're going to get no rain here.
No, it's got to start going grey now, which I think That bus is not.
There is a
there's a
cloud.
few other clouds. The clouds are starting to form in, but I think it'll be too late.
It's still
It's
sunny
not
though.
yet. Well, it only takes a cloud to go over in a second. There's a big one coming in from, well, I presume that's the east, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
It's starting to gather around the circuit. I just don't think. If we're saying that rain is going to come in the next 2 laps, then start spitting with rain now. I just don't think we're not. I just don't think we're not.
No,
I've
I've come to the realisation that I think even if it does start spitting, it's not going to be enough to justify intermediates at this point.
No, we're not. This
fastest
race
lap?
will finish on.
Tompa's going
Okay.
seriously quick. We do offer fastest lap points to anyone, not just the top 10. So Vigorous Unicorn, if he wanted to, he has nothing to lose. He could pit and try and go fastest lap. Same with Jimbo, he's got
Only in top
47 seconds behind him.
Well, Moggs
There you
is
go,
taking
Moggs.
Only in the top 10 there.
And of course, it is that time, viewers, you can vote for your driver of the day. That offers an extra point to the drivers. So feel free to get your votes in the Twitch chat. What are
You go
your
after the red.
What are your opinions on driver of the day? No, just kind of in the live Twitch chat. As of now, because it
For me,
kind of
it's
depends.
hard.
And
Slap
Tompa
and Tompa. I don't know which
yeah,
is
it
the right
depends
call.
if it comes out of them. But
I think if I'm honest, I think my driver of the day will be Tommy. He's just had the overtakes. Okay, Slapbus is there, but Tompa's just been whatever fastest lap, overtake or anything. Okay, Tompa might finish second, but his racecraft, how Slapbus is, he's taking it on board and near enough beating near enough every single time. You might lose this race to him, but the fact that he's never given up and still throwing everything at it, Tompa is my driver of the day.
I know JLI, none of us picked him to finish in the top 3, and he's not currently in the top 3, but I just feel like he's had a really good race. Just really enjoyed watching him.
sticking up with the top 3 at the start was very good.
So he has done exceptionally well today, but it's going to have to be Tompa or Slapbus. I'm going to reserve it for 2 laps. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
Alright.
I'll put my foot down.
Mine is actually neither of them 2. It'd either be Orgasnic or Gems for me. Gems after being spun around on the first lap, doing a recovery drive back up into some solid points. That's very good. The reason I haven't said Tompa is the strategy is let him down a little bit today. And Orgasnic, he's just slipped through and done very well to hold off P4, no penalties at all, and still keeping up with Tompa as he gets past Jack for position. But if I had to do one, it'd probably be Orgasnic.
Jack.
Slapbus's
Jack is
tyres are
outside
going
race
to go
as well.
soon, though, aren't they? He's got 4 laps left.
No, we can stretch them. Slapbus has got such good tyre management. I've seen him take 16
He's
laps
very
on
good.
the softest qualified on. He's a machine.
Caught.
It's going to finish good, though. Tompa in second.
So Lunge has voted Slapbus. Dodger, driver of the day, has to go to the pole winner. Again, it would be Slapbus. Cott has voted Tompa. So
Look how fast Tompa's catching him. This is going to be fun.
Look,
That's
you know,
gonna be
I'll
close.
have a look
I'm
at
going to say
the
Slapbus
laps.
before it ends. We got for my drive of the day, but Tompa is flying.
So to give you an idea of the deltas, Tompa is just dipping into the 4s, Slapbus hovering around the 6s, so he's gaining 1.1 seconds a lap, 3 laps to go, 3 seconds off. Could be something. But now Slapbus will pour away all the ERS has managed to save up. Tompa's left with little. Jimbo, I think, has crashed. Yep. Through the last turn.
I'm never listening to this weather forecast again.
No, what it does is, as you go through the race, the time margins get bigger and bigger, so it'll be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 30, 45, an hour, and I think it goes to 2 hours. So if there was rain say 2 hours into the race, that could be anywhere from 1 hour 1 minute to 2 hours 59 minutes. It's so inconsistent. I need to make it more clear. But to be fair, it is only on approximate weather, so
Not guaranteed.
you know. What?
2.5 seconds delta.
Yeah, I don't think he's catching enough.
No, possibly not.
All it would take is one penalty to completely change this race.
Not that penalty though.
In case the viewers are wondering about penalties, Jack on 3, so the battle for P3 is still definitely on between Orgasnic and Jack. JLI on 12, Zero Unicorn on 6, Gems on 3, which will promote him to P6, Moggs and Yeedling both on 6 as well, and P8 and 9, and the 2 Masters at the back on 12.
Oh, Tompa's just picked up a penalty.
Tompa has just picked up a penalty, so
Second to last corner, he's gone over the curb too much.
So, with 2 laps to go then, you probably would have caught him at the rate he's catching. Let me have a look at the last laps. So, Slapbus. Slapbus is only 1 warning away though. Don't say it's over. And he's got a warning from panicking with the rate Tompa's catching. But Tompa's now in the 105.2s.
It's going to be in DRS for the last lap.
Still in the low 106. It's definitely not over. Well, Jack has been pulling from Orgasnic in other news, so I think that's all she wrote for Orgasnic.
There it is.
The podium.
He's under half a second. He's under a second. This is going to be battle now.
Slapbus, you can tell how cautious
managing those tyres. Yeah.
I thought that was a
managing those tyres.
Slapbus then.
Well, I reckon on this other straight that's coming up, he's going to get past him, but he's not going to get the 3-second gap. And this Slapbus.
Of course, he's not going to pull 3 seconds. It's got a Slapbus picks up at the last second penalty.
Yeah.
Every penalty that pops at the top, I think it's one for the Alpha Tauri. Tom to the inside, give him a big squeeze, Slapbus pushes him wide.
He's going to run out of the
DRS for neither car.
Slapbus did get DRS on from Tompa.
Slapbus pulling 4 tenths now, 2.5 tenths. One mistake from Slapbus, Tom could capitalise and get P1 in the late stages. Just 1 warning away is Slapbus. Drifting wide through every turn, you can see the wear on the tyres. Going into second to last. Tompa looking for a move. The last second. He's going to send one up the inside into the second to last. Almost forcing Slapbus wide, but it doesn't matter in the end. Tompa will win. Slapbus has ran out of fuel. That was scarily close. He wins it by 1.5 seconds. Jack spun across the line. He's ending up reversing. Orgasnic picks up P3. JLI gets P4 on track. Jack gets P4 from reversing across the line, which was just a genuine mistake at the last turn. Gems up into P5. JLI drops down even further. Moggs in P7. Zero Unicorn P8. Yingling will finish P9. No, he won't. Jim? No, he will finish P9 and Jimbo. Well, that was crazy with someone finishing the backwards Slapbus running out of fuel. That's why he was coasting a lot.
That 1 inch too much around that corner when I was watching him. 1 inch. Oh.
I mean, same for Slapbus. I reckon if he was too over aggressive on the shifts on that lap, then he would have ran out of fuel just a tad bit earlier. Tompa wins the race, but let's get these boys into the podium.
Yep.
I don't think Slapbus has a mic, so he can just be here.
I need to send one to Tompa.
Just throwing his champagne around now anyway.
Okay. Evening. Include your audio. There is Slapbus. Right, so just wait for everyone to include your audio. If,
Yeah.
got no mic. So what we'll do is with Slapbus, then what we'll do is we'll ask the questions. Obviously, you can then type the answers, and we'll then just save on the stream. So yeah, Callum Dawson, where you go?
Good race in the end, then wasn't it? We'll start with Orgasnick in P3. He had quite the fight with Jack there throughout that entire race. How did you find that battling?
Yeah, it was pretty fun to be honest. It's like we were just like using each other to move up the field more, and then it paid off in the end, I guess.
Came through the grid quite a bit, didn't you? Starting P10.
Yeah.
How did you find the overtaking, or was it just all in strategy?
It was like some of it was overtaking at the start. I got a pretty decent start, and then the strategy it paid off. But I think the two-stop was way better.
Yeah, that was it was a good race all in all.
Thanks.
Well done.
Congratulations to the three of you. I had a question for Stuntboss. When you held out on changing your tyres, was that like a conscious effort for it to end the way it did? Or did you think that you left it a bit too late and you worried that you made the wrong decision? If I've explained that correctly.
Well,
Wait. Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
He says he planned.
Oh, right, no.
Planned for a one-stop. So
Yeah, nice. Very well done. It was thrilling watching Tompa catch you. I wasn't sure what was going through your mind at the time. But Tompa had a brilliant race, and it's a shame he had that penalty at the end. It got Stampus the win, but it was thrilling to watch.
yeah, I was going to say, Tompa, do you want to just explain your race? Because at the start of the race, the first 10 laps, you, Slapbus, and JLI had what I can only describe as one of the best battles I've seen so far. Literally within 2/10 of each other, DRS battle. Just explain what, from your point of view, that battle.
First and last was really awesome. Just back and forth, me, Slap, JLI, side by side constantly. I was trying to pull out the DRS range, but bloody hell, man, those guys are fast. But like we said, man, I just can't wait to watch the stream back. One of the best battles I've had in a long time, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was. It certainly was. Anything else for Tompa then, guys?
Did you know Slapbus ran out of fuel across the line? So
Nah, if I'm being honest, I thought he was taunting me because I think, well, turn 3, he bumped me off the track a little bit. He done a bit of a Max Verstappen 2019, but yeah, it's just racing. But yeah, I thought he just slowed down, taunted us a little bit because of the penalty, but I wish we could get rid of time penalties because that one was just stupid. But again,
it's very close. I was on your car when that happened. And
it's well, all
so
my ones, mate. It was stupid. The last corner, I kept watching Slapbus exceeding it, and he wasn't getting any warnings. And I'd go wide ones, and that's it.
Slapbus was so close to getting a penalty. I'm not sure if he realised how close it was that final lap. That was brilliant to watch. The times you were putting down were amazing. Catching Slapbus like half a second a lap at one point. But brilliant racing both of you and Orgasnick.
Yeah,
not really.
I'm taking a moment to congratulate Orgasnick as well. You done really well there, mate. I was very impressed with you guys.
Thanks.
Right. Okay. So, finally, Slapbus. You've more or less described roughly what your race is, how your race went and everything. You were the driver of the day. So congratulations on that. Congratulations everyone. And
Well, I think I've just got to drive the day, mate. Do like that.
it's very tight. It's a very tight
That
vote, if I'm honest.
crashes, but doesn't matter.
No, okay, then I'm clear.
Slap buses next to the chat.
Cool. Thank you very much, guys. Very much appreciated. So that brings us to the